Yo, you talking with Trey. First session here at SDA Nutrition in St. Augustine, Florida, my hometown. So good to be back home. Here we are with Maya Zeminski.
Hi guys.
Say hi.
Hi.
Everybody else in the crew.
Yes.
So, you know, we just want to talk about success. We want to talk about, you know, people helping each other. And today we have our guest Maya, who's going to talk a little bit about her success and where she is in life today. So we're just going to start off with my motto. You know, I always say in talking with Trey, it's not because you can't do it, it's just because you haven't done it enough. And so I would like to ask Maya, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, so when we were talking about this earlier, the first thought that came to mind was you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So you always have to start somewhere, and when he said that motto, that's something that I truly believe in, because repetition is mastery. You're not going to wake up one day and be great. You have to keep going, you have to keep applying, and you have to keep trying and trying until, you know, you get to where you want to be. And then keep going after that too. So that's what it means to me.
Alright, perfect. So Maya, can you just kind of explain like how you started this whole business? How did you get into Herbalife? What was your, you know, one of your biggest struggles in starting your own business?
Okay, so 5 years ago, I got started in Herbalife. I just graduated from high school. I was going out, I was living the college lifestyle, and it kind of put me in a place where, you know, I was just over what I was doing all the time, and I wanted more, and I wanted to do something different. I wanted to feel healthy and really get my life on a path for something different. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know I would ever be in health, fitness, or nutrition. I never really had a passion for that. But what I found was that, you know, when we fuel our bodies correctly, everything else kind of opens up for us. So I joined a gym, and I met a girl in the gym the very first day, and she got me started on the products. My first result was my energy. I was sleeping more than I was awake when I was 18 years old. And I thought that was like, something was wrong with that. So I knew I had to change for things to change. So I hopped on the products. I was working at a Buffalo Wild Wings and going to community college at the time. No background in business, no background in fitness, just day by day, taking the products, hanging around the people, going to our events that we have, and just learning from the best, and learning from my experiences, learning from my failures, learning from everything. And, you know, over time, people started asking me, what are you doing? How is your body changing? How are you doing this? And that's when I decided to, you know, look at the Herbalife opportunity, you know, to earn an income and really make something for myself. And I did, and I started slow. I started with my friends, I started with my family, and from there, like he said, over time, you know, things just started to evolve. And once I realized the opportunity and how big it really was, I started to take it very seriously, and I kind of burned the ships, if you will. If you want to take the island, you got to burn the boat. So that's what I did, and I just put all my chips in and just started really becoming very focused. And what I could say is, like, my biggest challenge with getting to the point where I am right now has been myself. So if we want anything to change in our life, we have to change. If we want things to be better, we have to get better. And it's a constant battle, it's a constant opportunity for growth. And so I kept taking every opportunity that I had. Hi guys! Hi! And I didn't shy away from them. I leaned into the uncomfort. I leaned into the idea of, this is not going to be easy, but I'm going to do it because I know it's on the other side of this. So 5 years of that, 5 years of like ups, downs, battles, hardships, good times, bad times, you know, tears, blood, sweat, like everything that you can think of really got me to the point where I am today. And not to say that it was all hard or that it was all, you know, bad, because there's so much fun in going for your goals and seeing it come to life, and being in STA Nutrition today, like, this is just like, it's mind-blowing to me. So opening up the actual like storefront, what I could say was get around people who know more than you about business, like legitimate business. Now that I know what I know, if any of you guys watching this have questions, I'm more than happy to help, because of the people that helped me in opening my business, in getting an LLC, in getting, you know, everything that you need to open a business. So that on that end of things, like, I would say get around people who know more than you and have more experience than you. Learn from them and just do what they say. And then as far as your own business model, like make it somewhere you always want to be, because you're gonna be there more than you're gonna be at your house, more than anywhere. You're gonna be at your business. And so my idea with opening it up was to make it attractive to multiple people, all backgrounds, all types of people, and make it a place where people always feel comfortable and welcome. And you know, they catch a good vibe, and they have obviously great products, and they get great results, and just really open up the opportunity to them like it was presented to me. So yeah, hope that answers the question. That was a long answer, but
I mean, we need the further explanation. So, because you know, a lot of people interpret things differently, and you know, by you going into that explanation very deep, that's good information and valuable information, rich information that we can use as a community, as you know, people to feed off of. So, you know, going through that whole process, was there ever a moment where you got to a point to where you doubted yourself so much, or you were just receiving so much negative attention from other people, to where you just felt like you taking this leap of faith into starting your own business, or you know, to becoming who Maya is today? Is there a point in your life where you know, doubted yourself so much where you felt like you were about to give up? And if so, what did you do? What things did you remind yourself of? What pushed you? What motivated you to keep going? Because a lot of times I feel like we get into positions where we feel like we need to grow, and then the moment we make the decision that we need to grow, then that's when all the obstacle comes, and then we kind of just want to sit back and curl up and put the blankets over our face. So what is it that gave you the strength and power to continue to keep pressing forward once you made that decision?
That's so true, because life really does come swinging when you're like, all right, let's make a change. So
Mike Tyson,
So actually, it started from the jump of my journey when I decided to go into this realm of healthy, active lifestyle. Because of my past, I was pretty known for just having fun, you know, partying and just being around people, and you know, not the lifestyle I have now, which is not saying that lifestyle is bad, it's just where I was at. And so when I first actually started, people were posting Facebook statuses about me. People, you know, just pure hate, and not because they actually meant it, just because I know that they were just uneducated. Like, we all have been at that point. So if you have haters, if you have people taking you down, this is a really big tip. Know that they are truly just uneducated. I don't believe that people are truly like envious. Some people are, but they're just not as aware as you are. They're not where you're at. So love them, leave them be, forgive them, and that's going to allow you more freedom to keep going in your journey. Like, you can't carry that baggage with you. You can let it motivate you, but don't carry it with you. And then as far as like leading up to now, some of the challenges I faced were, you know, just, it's huge. It's a big deal to be, I think, 23, opening a business, and you know, it took a lot of work. It took a lot of like sleepless nights, like 15-hour days, waking up really early, going to bed late, like painting, doing manual labor that I've never done before in my life. Like, I think when new opportunities arise and new things come to you, what can be defeating is thinking you don't have the skills, thinking you don't know what to do. But the only way to is through. Like, you really have to just wake up every day. No, you may not have all the answers, but you will find them by following through on what you said you were going to do. So I think that's a huge tip. If I could leave anybody with something, is just go day by day. And one day you'll look back and be like, wow, like, we finished it. Wow, we painted the wall. Wow, we sealed over 500 holes that were in these walls. Like, you know, and you can look back and be like, you didn't know that this is where it was going to be. You didn't know what it was going to take, but if you just go into the mentality with no matter what, I'm going to accomplish XYZ, like, the no matter what attitude will take you anywhere you want to go. So.
And so, Maya, you know, you and I, we go back from, you know, middle school through high school, so we know and we've seen the grind that, you know, each other has been through. And so going into the new year, what is one word, one sentence, or one piece of advice that you would give the people going into the new year?
Just commit, and know that when the feeling that you're gonna have, like now, like the fresh year, the fresh start, the fresh like beginnings, you're gonna feel really good. You're gonna feel like, I can do this. It's gonna happen every day. Like, you just have this energy when you commit to something. Like, you're gonna feel that way every single day. And you know, commitment is still doing the thing that you said you were going to do long after that feeling has passed. So I would say, no, it's not, you're not always going to feel 100% every day to get up and go after your list of goals that you write today for tomorrow. But no, like really being committed, and when you really start to see the fruit of your labor is when you continue to do it regardless of how you feel. Because your emotions, your feelings, they come and go. They're the fastest things to come and go. And one thing that I live my life by is like, victims act from their feelings and leaders act from their vision. So if I could leave you guys with anything, it would be that. Act from your vision, not your feelings, and go get 2020. And yeah, that's it for sure. Can I say something about you? I'm gonna like rag on you.
Yeah,
okay. Okay. So, I also just want to say thank you, Trey D, and I just want to really acknowledge you for everything that you've accomplished.
Thank you, thank you.
Even from here, you know, social media is a great platform where we can really support each other and see each other, but, you know, ever since we were like this big, 8th grade, 7th grade days, you know, we've always just had, you know, a really great friendship, and I just have always admired you as a person and your work ethic and your no matter what attitude. You know, and no matter where you are, I feel like no matter where you're dropped on the planet, in the tundra, freezing cold, like wherever you are, yeah, like you make the most of it. And you really hone your skills, like seeing you do this, and just you act on your ideas, and it's so like admirable to me. So I just really just like thank you for the workout this morning with Coach T back there.
Yeah, he will be on the show later. Yes,
just like it fires me up, and it makes me motivated to go harder and do more too. So
thank you so much.
Keep it up.
Well, listen, man, you just had another session with Trey. Make sure you go out and win the day. And as I always end it off, you talking with Trey.